This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me tonight. I was just talking to these lovely women. The plan going forward is going to be starting on July 11th. We will have a meeting every Thursday night at 8:30. We're going to do this because I've spent the entire morning learning all about Campaign 15, looking at so many different aspects, which made us so incredibly prepared this campaign. So I want to show you some things. We're going to talk about everything that is happening in Campaign 15. Sound good? And ladies, if anybody does want to provide input or make comments, I do have you on mute. So just wave your hand if you have a comment or a question, or you can also put it in the chat. I will leave that open as well. May not see it all the time, but I'll leave it open. Okay, so you can see my screen. So this is everything that you need to know about Campaign 15. Here we go. So this is really talking about, it really is your schedule your way, okay? And as you guys know me, of course, I need an analogy in here because essentially all the information that I'm about to give you is everything that you need right now to make the best choices for you, your team, and your business. Because out of all of this information, this will help you to determine which ones you want to use, what you have to use to create that awareness. And I like my little baseball girl. It's essentially, I'm tossing you the baseball and now it's in your hands to hit it out of the park. Hey, Judy. So what does that look like? Okay, these are all the things we're going to talk about right now. We're going to talk about the processes, so the onboarding of new representatives. We're going to talk about the big summer sale and the different tools with that, the growing the skincare strategy, the hero product of Campaign 15, new products, makeup versus skincare, Hello Summer Pack, this is phenomenal, the new representative bundles, we're going to talk a little bit more about that as well, representative incentives, there's two, new businesses, why that is important for your business, leadership incentives, and then noteworthy dates. Okay, we're also going to talk about successes because we've had some fun ones. Okay, so as we're going through this, I would love for you to grab a pen and paper because here are some thoughts that I'm going to encourage you to be thinking about as we're going through each of these slides. So when we look at these different slides and everything that's available to you, thinking about, okay, who do I need to tell this to? Who do I need to book a meeting with? Who are we creating awareness? Who needs to duplicate this? Okay, and the categories of your team that you want to be considering, because a lot of these are interusable between different tiers of your team, but like you're contracted, your new reps, that's your length of association 1 to 6. Okay, active reps, inactive reps, deactivated. June, I'm going to send you this PowerPoint. So it's okay. Deactivated, removed, candidates, leaders, contracted, +4. Okay, so this is going to touch on every piece of your business. And the other piece that I wanted to throw out there is shout outs. Let's congratulate our successes because we're having some really great successes. So for your team members, you know, the ones who have placed an order, and June, like you were saying, you offered an incentive to your team last night. So, you know, we don't want to congratulate people for placing an order because it's their business, but we want to shout out and, you know, way to go for rocking your business. So thinking in terms of that, who can you highlight in your different Facebook groups? The presentations available to you right now that will make the most impact on your business is the Avon Opportunity Meeting. It's a shortened version. The Earn 100 in Campaign 15, and the Kickstart Your Avon Business Today. All of those you'll want to use for your onboarding of new representatives, brand new ones. The Earn 115, you can use that to address your entire team. And then from there, you can offer the opportunity for your team members who come to learn about earning $100, Then you can book their one-on-one to reignite their business. This is getting that engagement. And you can still use the Kickstart Your Avon business with people to reignite their business, because it's a different business. It's a different process. It's smarter and better this time around. Okay. And then we also have a Kickstart Your Sales Leader business. And we now have on the table the Q3 planners. So if you are missing any of these, you need to reach out to me ASAP, because I'm leaving on Saturday. Now, the Earn 100 in Campaign 15, I just received, so I'll make sure you guys get that before I go. That you don't have. Okay? But thinking about where can I leverage these different presentations and who should I be inviting, and I would even recommend that if you do the shortened AOM and your contracted are not engaging, not responding, I would encourage you to do that in a Zoom meeting. Record yourself. I'll give you a really quick story. I was just, some of you have heard me tell this. When I was district manager and I very first came on, about 4 years ago, I had a district of over 1,000 representatives, and I would show up and I'd be like, I'm having this virtual meeting, come out and meet me, and we're gonna do all this fun stuff. And I would sit there and nobody would show up out of over 1,000 representatives. And it wasn't until I started videoing them and going through the meeting and thanking them for coming, and then sending them the video to say, sorry, we missed you, but this information is super important and I want to make sure that you receive it. The entire point of this story is that when you show someone the value that you're bringing to the table, it will make a different impact. They may not know who you are. They may not know that you have great information that will impact their lives. So fully encourage you guys to use videos to send that out as well when you're using any of these. Okay, make sense? Everybody still good? Awesome. Okay, this is where it all begins. This is campaign 15. So there's some fun things here. We now are going to have a hashtag for every single campaign. This campaign's hashtag is My Avon Moment. And this is exciting me because I thought of a really fun thing that we could do. So the hashtag My Avon Moment, here's what I'm thinking. I think that we should, as an entire lineage, start a movement and do it on the basis of what is your Avon moment? And what that can look like is like a quick 2-minute video. And here's what I'm thinking. So here would be my Avon moment. So I would record myself saying, hey, everybody, thanks for joining me today. I just wanted to share with you really quickly that my Avon moment was when I was a leader and I received my very first paycheck go into my bank account for over $1,000 because I cried knowing that this was something that I could do for a living. And because of that, I had the privilege of being home with my kids, and I never once missed one of their sporting events at the school. That's my Avon moment. Thanks for listening. And that's it. Okay? And sharing that out with your content on it with the hashtag My Avon Moment, asking if somebody wants their own Avon moment, and sharing your Easter link. We could do super fun stuff. And I was even thinking it would be very nice at the end of the video to leave a line at the end that says, and that, my friends, is my Avon moment. Because then that's still pulling the camaraderie. We've got the emotions. It's authentic. It's yours. It's pretty cool. So we could think. I thought that was a fun one. So that was one. Also, knowing for this, everything, the videos are all now loaded to your Avon Spark and also to the campaign support, social media library. The big summer sale video is now available. Now, why you want to use your Avon Spark to share that out is because at the end of the video, it gives them all the options that is linked to you. That means shopping with you, buying with you, sharing with you, having dinner with you. No, I'm just kidding. But it's linked directly to you. So that's why you want to use that from Avon Spark. Cool. Spread the word. We have over 100 pages of savings. They can have up to 65% off. We're going to talk more about the lash serum because this is fun. And also creating that sense of urgency that these are a limited time offer. This is the biggest annual sale. So if you wanted, typically with these big sales, you stock up on your glimmer sticks. Instead of 3, why don't you look at 6? Different conversations like that. Okay. This is very cool. Oh, wait, I got the strategy first. Skincare. Skincare is the highest product that you will earn a profit on. We also know that skincare, people will need it every 6 weeks. So there's all kinds of different things, which is more focused in the Earn 100 and Campaign 15. But for you right now, the strategy for your skincare and growing those skincare sales. Also, side note, we know from the e-store that the majority of our e-store customers are purchasing skincare online. So that's so we're going to talk about that a little bit more as well, because you can't take the traditional way of selling. You can't. I'll get into that later. I digress. I'm I'll get very passionate about this because there's so much that I want to share with you. Okay, so knowing your stuff. That's watching the webinars, looking at the product information, your favorites. Play with your favorites. I've talked to a couple of you now about this. People like to know what you purchase. So when I was selling, I used to use the hashtag, what does your Avon lady use? Because people want to know what you use. They want to know what their Avon lady does. And so for skincare, because we know that you typically would use 2 products in the morning. And I was laughing with a couple of you because I use way more than that. I use at least 5 in the mornings. And so I thought a fun thing to do would be take a picture of your regimen. Lay all your stuff out on the bathroom and go, this is what I use in the morning. What do you use? So that's playing with your favorites because they want to know what you use. And then getting social, so word of mouth. Way more powerful than any money you will ever spend on advertising. Okay, the more you're sharing, the more you're talking. Look at the lip tattoo. That was a perfect case. We saw that everywhere. Nobody could wait to get their hands on their demos. Okay, that's what it's like. And the pay it forward. Use your samples. When you have samples, so this is something fun we can do. This is this weekend. It's the long weekend, so we're all relaxing a little bit more. But something we can do that's fun is do a hey when you're out and about, because that's a Canadian saying. When you're out and about, take a sample with a recruiting flyer, throw it in a bag, right? Then you can pay it forward because everybody likes to touch, smell, and feel, and it will increase your sales anywhere from 15 to 20%. But more importantly, we're not taking the book because you want the contact info, but while you're out and about on this Canada Day weekend, you can do something super fun with that. Okay, the serum. I want you to remember this page because I'm going to come back to it. There's an entire point behind this, but the serum is the what's new for campaign 17. I'm going to tell you why that's important for you. Okay, I'm actually going to take you guys off the mic because I want to talk to you for a sec. So there you go. You can all talk now. Can you? I don't know. Okay, wait, no, I just did it again. Okay, so this is one of the interesting things. So this is another something that you can use to put online and have a great conversation. This is a conversation starter, okay? Do you guys, when you look at this, these images, okay, would you say that these products are skincare products or are they makeup products?
Skincare.
Okay.
And makeup.
Oh.
Both.
Yeah. And it is both. And here, like I did a little, oh, I can't because I put a little border on it. But you guys will see this when I send you the PowerPoints. The makeup is on the left.
On the left.
Skincare is on the right. Or is it
right.
opposite? And what that is, okay, and why people get confused is because of the serum and the vitamin cream. That's skincare. So the 3 are skincare and the other 3 are makeup. So that's a great question to put out to people. It's a good conversation starter. Why that's fun is because the serum, you're going to see in a minute, is the hero product of campaign 15, but the lip care treatment, we've extended the direct to customer sales. So anyone who has a direct to customer and e-store sale of over 50, they're going to get that lip care treatment, and there's a video for that too. Okay, but it's a great conversation starter because people really do get confused. I love this. The Hello Summer Pack.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. This is one of those gift with purchase kind of things, right? Not gift with purchase. The there's a saying. I'll come up with it later. I can't remember. But
With every $15 purchase.
thank you. Yes. Right. So it's a $53 value. It's 20 bucks. They're gonna love this.
And it's good
But
stuff.
here's also fun. Okay. One of these products is a 7-in-1 product. One of these products has shine, gel-like finish, vivid color, it's a base coat, a top coat, protection, and strengthening. Do you know which one that is?
Moisture
it is.
shield.
Yeah. Okay. It's a hot item. People will sometimes buy the bundles because of one product specifically, and in this particular case, it's the moisture one. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. What we got next? Oh, this is fun. And this is where you guys, this is one of the things that I know you're going to get super excited about. Free bundle for new representatives is back.
Yes.
Okay. It's even more exciting. So there's a couple things here. So first of all, where you will find all of this information is under leadership support. All of this is printable for you. We also have a video on it in your Spark. Okay. And when a new representative purchases, sorry, when a new representative,
Avery, your friends are here and they want to play outside. They can't play inside.
Tammy, I'm gonna put you on
Both
mute
of them.
and I'm gonna close your camera if you don't mind. Okay, cool. So with this bundle specifically, okay, is when they place their first order of $100, okay, they're gonna get the free bundle, but here's the best part. There's no waiting. They get it with their first order.
Really?
Is that great?
Does this hand go for our contracted?
It does.
Oh,
It does.
yes.
It goes for contracted. It goes for, yeah. I'm so excited.
That is great. Maybe they'll all start ordering.
Okay, but it's the over $100 order. And we're going to talk about this a little bit too, because it's the difference too between selling on price and selling on benefits. We're going to talk more about that. I'm going to.
Is the free shipping still on?
No,
No.
no, it's now this bundle instead. If
Okay.
anyone's got some background music, if you wouldn't mind just muting yourself, that would be fantastic, please. Okay, but here's other fun things, okay? So this SPF, it's part of the skincare regimens. It's part of the new hydration line, okay? Look how cute it is. Do you see this?
Not yet.
Is that the?
It's the one in the bundle, okay? But I was thinking about this and how fun would it be, because it's smaller than I was expecting.
I used to use the book guard.
Yeah, but this one was smaller than I was expecting. But then I thought, oh, you know what? I could just throw this in my purse.
Yeah.
And then I thought that would be a great hashtag. It's a throw in your purse purchase. So that could be something fun with a number of things. I'm going to take a second here to look at the chat because I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Awesome. I see you, Jen. Yep. Cool. Okay. You guys are off mute, so if you have any questions, just let me know. But how fun is that? A throw in your purchase, or a throw in your purse purchase. You can do a lot with that. Okay. And there's the no waiting. So that's really great. And this is the flyer that you can use this weekend when you're out and about on this Canada Day. Okay. Any questions so far? Is everyone doing okay? Yep. Always remember, I'm going to highlight this again. Okay, if you're using flyers and samples, great way to recruit. Okay, because it's a hook and a conversation. The hook is the sample and the recruiting flyer. The conversation is about the opportunity. Okay, and what you can do with this as well is when you don't have a book in as a recruiting tool, the Willy Wonka golden ticket is the contact information. And that's a great segue for you to be talking to them about, oh, you know what, I don't have a book on me, but I'll get your contact info and I'll just throw you our e-brochure. Okay, so different conversation starters, different conversation flowing. See how this is all kind of connecting together. Good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so those are the products right now. Now let's talk about some money. Okay, because momentum brings money, and money does what?
Makes me happy.
It makes us motivated, doesn't it? So yeah, so think, motivation gives me money, and money makes me motivated. So let's talk money for a sec. New representatives, nope, sorry, current representatives, sales representatives, you guys, leaders, everybody can play for this. And I have some winners already that I just got emails for today. When they are playing with the Fab 4 products, they get draws into the campaigns, into the other way around. They get a draw from their orders in the campaigns. When you sell from these Fab 4s, more draws. Remember that screen that I showed you that I said, remember this page? What's the next one on the Fab 4 there?
Yep.
Serum. So the serums you can get now. So you can either start pre-selling them, you can get them for yourself, because remember our skincare strategy was we were going to get them and try them for ourselves and play with them as favorites and have people touch and feel and smell it. Okay, it's one of the Fab 4, so you want to leverage that, because the more your people are ordering, the better it is as well. Okay, now this is massive. This DTC Unlimited, this is the e-stores. And I know from seeing our reports for this lineage specifically, it's about half and half. Okay, which means half of this lineage and all the representatives have their e-store activated, and just over half do not. This is a massive missed opportunity. We also know that out of all the people who have activated their e-store, have not generated sales from it yet. Again, another massively missed opportunity for you. Here is why. We can't take the traditional way of selling and put it online. When you have your customers who love and support you, would you guys not say that customer service is probably one of the things that you most pride yourself on? Yes? Of course. Yeah.
Definitely.
And
Absolutely.
so to have someone who, for the last 10 years, you've gone and dropped off their order and had tea with, you're gonna miss them if they go online, right?
Don't say anything.
So different things like that, you know, we don't want them online. We want them to leverage the referrals from our people. Okay, because how many here have, and I've heard you guys talking about this, how many here have customers who just don't want to be online?
Yeah.
Right?
A lot of the seniors.
Okay, so let's talk through this for a moment. Now, those seniors, is it safe to say those seniors have children or grandchildren?
Yeah.
Yes.
And would that be safe to say that they have a sphere of influence around that?
Mm-hmm.
And would you ask those customers referrals for other face-to-face customers?
Oh yeah.
Right? So leverage what you have. If you would already ask them for referrals, now you can ask them for referrals of their other generations as well and their other spheres of influence.
Right.
Okay? Because when you're sharing, if you don't have your e-store open and you're sharing things from your Spark, you're going to have missed money. because then they can't shop from your e-store, right? You also, when you're sharing from Spark and somebody wants to become part of your team, they can't because it's not open. They can't get you. Okay? Now, the most important piece though is there's more money in sales for online. Let me ask you this, because this was a huge aha moment. I can't even remember now who I was talking to. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. This is a huge aha moment. How much money does somebody earn as a bronze representative face-to-face?
25%.
15.
Oh, it's 50. Oh, bronze,
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. So a bronze representative face-to-face is getting about 15% on those sales. Is that making her any money?
Mm-mm. No.
No, she's not. Even a buy it yourselfer, right? So
Right.
fantastic. But even if I was buying for myself, I would want more than a 15% discount. Face-to-face, right? Because the face-to-face, there's costs associated with that. And once all is said and done, she's maybe walking away with what, a $5 to $10 profit?
If that.
Right. And let me ask you, what is a bronze representative, what percentage does she get with an online store sale?
20.
She gets 15. What does a new representative get online?
25.
15. So let's let this sink in, because this is massive. A bronze representative face-to-face gets 15%. A bronze representative gets 15% on her e-store. A new representative gets face-to-face, or sorry, e-store sales 15%. You want to see that? Because at $50 per person out of 10 people across Canada, okay, $50 sales, because we know that's what e-stores are generating. They're generating about $50 or more on sale. We also know that the $50 or more online is beneficial to this incentive. And then they also get the lip conditioner for free. So it's all tied together, okay? Now, as a new representative or a bronze representative, $50 average, 10 people, that's a $500 sale for her. Okay, as a new representative, that's halfway, just under halfway to gold in one campaign. Okay, there's no costs associated with e-stores. So with a $50 orders, 10 people, $500 order at 15% will put $75 in your bank, whether you are bronze or new. $75. Now, will your bronze representative want to be motivated to make money and catch that momentum when she's earning more money from her e-store?
Mm-hmm.
Does that all make sense, guys?
Yeah.
I usually would have a visual for you to see that, but that's the power of the e-store that not everybody has seen yet, because they think, I make 25% face-to-face, I make 15 online, I'm gonna do it only face-to-face. But what that really means is more money. And we talked about momentum gives you money, money brings you motivation. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions about that? We're good. Okay, what's next? Okay, new business. This is for leaders now. So we talked about the sales aspects and the 2 incentives there and the amount of money you can make on your sales. But the leadership opportunity, okay, new business is the bloodline of your business, because that's where your growth is in the beginning. That's the momentum we're talking about. Okay, because when you have new representatives coming on, These are future sales, future commissions, future PCs, future leaders. This is what will provide, because they start very powerfully now with the Kickstart, that this is the key to your sustainable, profitable business. Okay? And so the whole point with new business coming in is that it also increases your sales. You have an opportunity to change people's lives. And unless they're earning money, they're not motivated to stay because it's not worth their time investment. And that Kickstart Your Avon Business, what we just saw happen in campaign 14 was massive. The new business sales increased not only the over $100 order, but even more so because she started her business powerfully. So back to those presentations that we were talking about, the Kickstart, the AOM, the Earn 115, that is what you are going to want to book for all of next week. The more Kickstarts you can do in reigniting your people, showing them how to earn their money with the campaign 15, it's a very nicely wrapped in a perfect bow for everybody. It benefits her, it benefits you. You meet amazing people, you're changing lives, and you get to get paid for that. That's what you do for a living. That is mentorship. Make sense? As many Kickstarts as you possibly can, even going back to all of those people we talked about. Okay? Now, why do you want to do this? So, how was sales this campaign for you guys? Was it up or down for you? And be honest.
Average.
Average? How about everybody else? How was your sales this campaign? Your team sales? Was it over last campaign, under?
Average.
Okay. I can see the lineage as a whole, and the lineage as a whole, we were lower. And what this all comes back to is, so the conversations I've been having with leaders is they want to achieve the incentives and they want to be over previous year, right? Who doesn't want to be over previous year? That's growth. So if you want your sales to be over previous year, leverage this incentive. Because this incentive, not only will it bring you in these bonuses, but more importantly, the bigger picture that I think is a disconnect here, the bigger picture is it increases your team sales no matter what. And it starts your new people powerfully, and it reignites and reengages your inactives. And higher earnings and higher sales, it all goes back to the momentum, money, motivation. We need like a logo with 3 M's or something. Who can design that? Somebody work on that.
Jody, I got to tell you, 3M is already taken.
Oh, I know, right? That is great. Anyway, I don't know, I got to play with that because I keep saying it. So yeah, but does that make sense? Do you see how it's all fitting together?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's different. Okay.
I think I really like that. As I told you, I really like that $100. What like actual steps to take, because Avon has so many things going on with it, and it's hard for a new rep to know what to do except spend too much money on books.
Yes.
And I just love so much how Avon has stepped into present day and is moving into the future. And I just love how someone just starting out is going to be using the e-store. I know I feel reinvigorated myself to like actually make more money and not stop trying to get my existing customers to go online. And just like stop trying with that and actually just get new customers to go online.
Yeah.
I love also, you told me you're like, like promote people to sign up and then you'll get more clients. And that's exactly what happened yesterday, Jody.
Yeah. Right?
I have this one client who like never, just he orders once in a blue moon. I'm like, dude, you never, he's a friend too. I'm like, you never actually get to my house to pick up your order. Just order direct for your own self so you can get your giant pile of black suede shower gel. So I'm like he's not going to be interested in whatever recruitment bundle's coming up. I'm like, but free shipping, that would work for a dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, it didn't quite work, but he goes, well, I'm going to order $50 of shower gel anyways. I'm like, okay, well, fine. Oh, fine. I'll
Oh,
take your big order.
you're awesome.
But Revel, the whole thing is, as long as you're out there talking about it and talking about your business, you're creating awareness. So to that point as well, like, okay, say you were out and somebody did pick up a book. Okay, actually, let me say it this way. How many people of you have customers come to you that say, hey, you know what, I saw an Avon book. It wasn't yours, but it triggered me to call you. And so I want to place my order.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
It happens all the time. It's the same with this. Now the mentality, though, is going to be leveraging those videos that we were talking about. So the leadership bundle one, the different new products, because the same thing's going to happen. June's going to be sharing hers, and it's going to, Revel's people are going to see it and call Revel. The more we help and support each other, the bigger everything will grow. The more people talking about Avon, that means the more people are looking for Avon.
Right.
Okay, so, but to this, the leadership incentive, okay, higher sales and higher sales over previous campaign, it's going to happen naturally when you are bringing on new representatives and re-engaging and showing your inactives how to make money. It's not a, hey, I want you to place the order because you're going to be deactivated. So spend money to place an order so you don't get deactivated. It's better to have the conversation. Here's how you can sell it and put money in your pocket. It's a way stronger conversation. Cool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but here's why. If you, on average, brought on 4 new customers each campaign, 4 new representatives each campaign, the explosion of your business will be massive.
Yeah.
And it's incredibly doable when you are using the right actions, activities, and partners. We've seen it. We've seen leaders putting on more than 5 a campaign. And that's through various things that are effective for each individual person. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And what was I gonna say about that? I can't remember. It'll come back to me. Okay. So again, why the money motivation? Someone's got to design me that logo, those 3 M's. And then when we're all talking, we can refer back to that. Okay, but here's the point. So this slide here was about its sales increase. Okay, but not only when your sales increase, then your earnings increase. Okay, don't look at the amount of numbers that are on here. Everybody, it's not a one size fits all. It's going to be different for every single one of you. What it does boil down to is, what is it that you want? And work backwards. If I want this money, then I need to do X, Y, and Z to get there.
No.
Okay? But again, I cannot stress this enough. More than anything, this is what will bring you something sustainable, because your business will be sustainable, but then also your leaders' businesses will also be sustainable. And that's the important part too.
Right.
Okay? So, noteworthy. Fun things coming up. Again, I'm going to send this to you, but we've got some webcasts coming up. We've got, oh, this is very cool. Do you guys see this? It's kind of low, so let me read it out loud because I'm So excited about these. The beauty influencer. Check this out, Campaign 15, the beginner's guide to Facebook. 5-part series. How fun is that? Come on, that's pretty
Yes.
cool. So there's that. So that's a 5-part series. And then in Campaign 20, we're doing a beginner's guide to Instagram.
Oh, I like that.
Right? Those are cool things that are happening. And if you miss them at all, you can find them both on avon.ca as well as on your Spark. And if you ever cannot be available for the webinar, still register, you will get the replay. Know your stuff. Know what you're selling. I can't hear you, Remel. I can't hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
It's been so helpful that Avon has scheduled all these webinars.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so because to have the training that's last minute and people can't get organized to go, and but now if you miss it, there's going to be another one.
Yeah.
It's just fantastic. It's really good. There was one note, I don't know if it got passed on, but to maybe at the top of it say it's Eastern time, because
Yeah.
I'm on the West Coast. I don't know if it got changed or not, but anyway, so
I always put EST on whenever I'm communicating with you guys,
yeah,
but I know.
that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah. I think the one on the Avon site doesn't actually say which time zone it is. Actually, that's something that's
Yeah.
something, yeah, it didn't, because I know I invited a whole bunch of people and I'm like, oh, it must adjust for where your IP address is. But it
Thank you,
didn't.
Jen. Yeah.
The other thing, I'm just going to mention it now, is actually on the site, because I'm in BC, is it actually, this is one thing that's different from most any other company really, even other direct sales I've been working with. Midnight is midnight your local time, or like the
Yes.
day is midnight your local time.
Yes.
Avon's a
And the
very unique
reason
place. Yeah, no,
it
I
is.
know the reason.
No, do you know why though?
Yeah.
But I found out why, because somebody else had asked me that. But the reason why they have to do that is because of the system. The system.
Yeah, no, that I'm
yeah.
not. I know it's not a question.
Yeah.
It's my suggestion is on the website to also say, especially once you're logged in,
Yeah.
is be especially for when it's
Specific
people's
at the
first.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I would actually love to have like a time, a
Yeah.
clock that says you have 6 hours left.
6 hours.
You have 1 hour
That's
left.
okay. But we'll table that. We'll talk about that
All
offline.
right, sorry. But
That's okay.
all the online information is really helpful for all the new people, and I love all the goodies on the table.
Right? I'm so excited.
So
okay,
many.
So the reason why I did this tonight was because I am going on vacation.
Oh.
But Michelle and Cheryl, so mark this down, Michelle and Cheryl will also be doing something similar to this. So it'll be good to revisit all of this because it's a lot of information, and repetition is the mother of all learning. So
7 times.
Yeah, no kidding. So on July 2nd at 7 o'clock Eastern time is Rock Your Leadership Business.
That's 4 o'clock on the West Coast here.
Perfect, thank you. And then the Kickstart Your Campaign 15 is at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time on the 2nd. Okay. And then I am going to start doing achievements at the end of this because everything was kind of, I wanted to get it in before I went on vacation, make sure you guys had everything, but I will be sharing over before I leave, because some of you guys have won the beautiful surprises with your e-store. Some of you have achieved the Go for Gold and the PC. Campaign 14, some of you had some really massive changes and great things going on. And then, of course, the top 100s, you guys have all moving on up there on the rankings. So I want to make sure that you guys get your proper shout outs because you've been working hard and it's been pretty phenomenal ride so far. I've enjoyed every moment with you guys.
It's been so great having such a great resource to turn to too. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely great.
Thank you. But okay, so that's essentially everything you need to know. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to send you this. In this PowerPoint, you'll see some notes of some tips that I was verbally talking about, but I've written them out for you as well. And it's just a matter of creating that awareness. But if there's nothing else you take away from today, and remember from me, the biggest thing is book those kickstarts.
Yeah. Tammy, we're still okay for tomorrow?
Everybody. Yeah, because the way that it's done is
Yep.
brilliant, because it really focuses on, thanks Jen, I will. I'll touch base with you though before I go. The kickstarts though, the way that it's designed is very similar to the sales leader, and it's the momentum, guys. Momentum, no wait, what's my saying? Consistency.
Momentum, monetary
plus
motivation.
follow-up. Yeah, no, but it's the consistency plus follow-up equals momentum. Momentum equals money, money, motivation. That's it.
Yeah, you got to make a little flow chart with a little
Thank you.
arrow developing to another thing.
I
Yeah,
will.
really cute.
But yeah, big impact. Honestly, we were able to see the direct result from the kickstart to the new business sales. Very black and white. A plus B equals C. That was it. And it's good to have something to measure like that. And your planners, use your planners that you have. Everybody should have theirs now. If you don't, reach out.
It's got purple squares. How can you not use it?
I know, right? And do you know why? Okay, so this is ridiculous, but I digress for a second. But each color means something. So as you guys know me now, I always have an analogy. If it's green square, that means it's going to make you lots of money. And if it's a purple square, it's huge for potential.
Oh, cool.
That's good. Yeah.
Things we do to amuse ourselves.
Yes. Jody,
Yeah.
can you resend mine? Because it just got eaten up somewhere in space. I have no idea
Yeah, I can.
what we were talking about this week. It's gone.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Jody, my plan is, I'm going to mention this here. By the way, I love purple. Woohoo! I'm going to mention this here. I'm going to take what I'd like to have is some nice, good, clear graphics. I'm going to be putting it on my Facebook team page, and I'm going to keep reinforcing the same images to my new people and my reinvigorating my old team that's sort of like, I'm not making money, but I can't leave my poor clients, and I still can't give up shopping Avon, those people. So I'm gonna I want to use those images. I want to text them to them. I want to email them to them, and I want to put it on the Facebook page. I'm using my, excuse me, Facebook team page. I want to keep redirecting people back there. But basically, that's what I want to do. That's my goal with those things. What?
Okay, so you just reminded me of something. So what if you did this too, okay? So because I'm not going to be here next week, what if you guys band together and partnered with each other and did some AOMs or Kickstarts together? You don't have to be on the same team. You can, the more we all support each other, the better it's going to be for everybody, and the more we can all learn. And if you're nervous about doing it alone, grab a sister. Right? We're women. We don't even go to the bathroom alone.
No, never anymore.
Right? So that's why I was thinking about that earlier too. Do them together, guys. Reach out to each other. And then invite others to come. Utilize that time efficiency. And feel free to use the chat to talk to each other.
Yeah, good idea.
Cool?
Yep.
Okay. I'm out. I am doing the AOM tonight at 11:30 for those of you who is in the West. Thank you, Jen. And yeah, I'm going to touch base with all of you though over the next 24 hours, just to make sure everything's good before I go, and all is well.
All right.
Thanks, Jody.
Thanks,
Have a
Jody.
good holiday.
Bye.
Okay, bye guys. We'll talk to you soon. Ciao.
Bye.